start super big picture, what's your assessment of the offensive performance today and especially the issues in the red zone?
Yeah, I mean, it's just not good enough. Yeah, I mean, it's just not good enough. We got a lot of work to do. I think, obviously, like you said, it's definitely in the red zone. When we get down there, we need to score touchdowns. There's no reason we need to be kicking so many field goals after we get down in the red zone and we have a first down. And it starts with me, and we got to find a way to put the ball in the end zone.
You had a few tip passes, so that probably get more. Was the field conditions did that play into it, the rain or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, the field was a little slick. The turf was a little matted down. Obviously, it was a little wet, rained. It rained pregame, so I mean, it was a little slick, but I mean, that's no excuse for anything.
About the first play of overtime, I mean, passing game struggled, and then Luther, to call that play and then, to execute it, what did that do for you?
Yeah, I mean, that was a fun play. We repped it all week. Luther ran a great route, little double move. He executed it perfectly and held the safety, and I knew we had him, so that was a really fun play.
Hey Brady, in the second overtime, it's 3rd and 5 from the 20, and you saw Luther double coverage. Can you explain what you saw and why you're confident with the pass?
Yeah, it was too high coverage. The guy that carried Luther was underneath of him, and I thought our best opportunity was to give him a chance right at the goalpost, really, see if he can go up and make a play. Obviously, it didn't turn out that way, but that's how I saw it.
Brady, can you take us through your mindset watching that final field goal attempt from Vanderbilt?
Yeah, I was just honestly, I was just getting ready for the 2-point plays. If he would have made that, it would have been a 2-point back and forth, and really it was just going over the 3 or 4 calls that we were getting ready to go to, and I was definitely pleasantly happy whenever he missed it.
Your own kicker, after he struggled some today, do you talk to him? Do you let him go do his thing, especially going into overtime?
Yeah, I kind of let him do his thing. He doesn't need to hear from me. He knows what to do. Blake Craig's a professional. He's a great kicker, and I'm sure he's gonna bounce back just fine. He's so talented. He's got a huge leg. He's accurate. He's gonna bounce back. So yeah, I know he knows what to do. I know he knows what to do, and he's gonna be just fine.
I noticed he got a little extra attention after Vanderbilt missed the kick to keep it held at 20. How do you guys keep his head straight and make sure that he knows that he's fine?
Yeah, I think the specialist room is definitely important. Those are the guys that are right there with him on the sideline at all times, and they do a great job of keeping his head up and making sure he's focused. And then, like I said, Blake's a professional, man. He's a great kicker. He's strong-minded. He's not going to get down from this. He's going to be just fine.
Brady, what does tonight and tomorrow look like for you, just in terms of processing both the win, but what you might be frustrated with or wanting to tackle in the bye week?
Yeah, I mean, it's tonight and tomorrow is just going to be a lot of watching the tape, watching it over and over and over and over and over, to see what we can do better and to see how I can be better and how we can score more touchdowns. Period. We need to score more touchdowns. We need to be more explosive, and it starts with me. So today and tomorrow is going to be a lot of watching tape.
Does this feeling kind of remind you of the Middle Tennessee game last year, where you win the game, maybe it wasn't the best game, so you kind of in the same situation, you went on to beat Kansas State the next week and all that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I actually thought about that. I don't think it's too far off. I think everybody knows we can be a lot better. And we need to put ourselves in better situations. And at the end of the day, we just need to go execute the game plan and score more points. That's all.
Brady, we've seen quite a few relieved faces come in here. It seems like you might be feeling a little bit different emotion. How do you process what happened there, and what kind of are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I think I guess I'm a little disappointed in how I performed, how the offense performed, straight up. But at the end of the day, we found a way to win. And like he said, last year there was games where we just had to find a way to win. Middle Tennessee, Memphis was a close game. And at all those games, 4-quarter games, we just found a way. So I think that's important. That's going to teach our team a lot as far as adversity and being in those tense situations. That's going to take us a long way. But at the same time, we just have a lot to get better at and a lot to work on. So that's
Brady Cook said it was a
Sorry.
good time for a bye week. How do you feel about that statement?
Yeah, I think it's a great time for a bye week. The way our schedule's laid out, we got 4 games bye week, 4 games bye week, 4 games, and that's the season, so I don't think it can get any better than that. We're 4-0 going into the first bye week. I think that's what we all wanted, no matter how this game looked. And shoot, we're gonna be right back to work tomorrow. We're gonna have a great practice, Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll be able to get healthy, and we're gonna get better.
Couple more.
Coach said that, going into this week, you're not going to be thinking about the Aggies, you're gonna be thinking about the Tigers and thinking about what you guys can work on. What specifically are you gonna meet with the offense about and kind of work on what you have this week, off from a specific competitor?
Yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna get a lot of good reps, versus the defense. We're gonna get a lot of good reps of Indy, and we're gonna get just some extra practice time, so, we're gonna utilize it. I know I'm gonna get a lot of extra reps with the receivers, make sure the line feels good about everything, and we're gonna watch a lot of tape to see, where we can get better.
Brady, what do you make of Nate Wells today, 99 on the ground?
Yeah, incredible. Nate Noel balled out. Without him, we don't win that game. I don't even know how many yards he had, about 200, right? He's breaking off big runs on simple tempo plays that, we're just calling, and, he's executing. He's breaking them, he's explosive. The guy is so fast. And I'm just super happy for him.
Brady, a couple years ago, maybe even early last year, maybe there's different reaction to this game. Is it fair, is it your guys' opinion too, that this team this year is held to a different standard maybe than previously?
Yeah, 100%. We are held to a different standard. Our standard's higher. We expect more. I expect more. And that's just kind of where we're at. We're not settling for anything this year. So when we're not playing to that standard that we have set, we all agreed upon, that we know we can play at, it's a little disappointing. But like I said, finding a way to win is huge.
Thanks, Brady.
Yep, thank you.